So imagine, if you will, you take a couple of those break apart glow sticks, you break them apart, you take the fluid out, and you just like fling it all over someone. Yeah, that's kind of what this movie was like. You just sneeze it out and scream something, DC rocks or something. Yeah, that's how this movie was, and it was awesome. Let me tell you, I'm about to tell you here on Midnight's Premiere. It's my Suicide Squad review. Alright guys and girls, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are brand new to the channel, hey, welcome. Thanks for playing along. But if you guys are returning, thank you so much again for your support. Like I said in my intro, this is my review of Suicide Squad from DC Comics. There was a lot of controversy marred with this movie. Just like Batman v Superman, it had a lot of pitfalls. It had a lot of questionable decisions. But I think it really worked out pretty well, despite what everyone saw on the internet, like all of the reviews and all of the negative ratings it got. Held 26% on Rotten Tomatoes, verified rotten. I don't see how that happened. I mean, people were telling me that this movie was a mess, that it was not salvageable at all. I mean, it's pure DC fashion. It's dark, it's gritty. It wasn't. It was gritty, but it was reality. Okay, this was the most real you're going to get with the characters and the storyline that we got with this movie. And kind of stayed true to the comics from what I heard from a lot of fans. So let's break this down like we always do here on Midnight's Premiere. So we've got Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. And Will Smith as Deadshot. One of your, obscure Batman villains. He's not in the mainstream like your Penguin or your Two-Face or your Joker. But he is a Batman villain, and those two really are the main characters, and you see their story development in flashbacks in the movie that were very well placed, in my opinion. Margot Robbie, especially her Harley Quinn character, is developed a lot in this movie. You see, her transition from Harleen Quinzel to Harley Quinn, how she falls for Jared Leto's Joker, who killed it, by the way. But I will warn you, if you want to go to this movie to see the Joker, you're not going to see very much of him. He doesn't really have a lot of lines, and there's a rumor going around right now that Jared Leto's not very happy with the studio because they cut a lot of his scenes out. But to be fair, it wasn't supposed to be a Joker movie. It wasn't supposed to be a movie about him. It was supposed to be a movie about the Suicide Squad themselves, and having to take down this really awesome threat. This non-metahuman threat that is terrorizing the city. And I will put the spoiler alert right here. This is going to be a little spoiler for those of you who haven't seen it. I don't know why you haven't, because this thing has made a lot of money. It actually beat Civil War. It actually just beat Captain America Civil War, which is really, really cool for DC to have that little jewel in their crown. So, spoiler alert right here. Bam. If you don't want to hear what the villain was in this movie, turn off this video right now. You still here? Awesome. That's awesome. So, our villain in this movie is the Enchantress. Okay, we were expecting something a little bit more comic book related, but she was amazing, and she released her brother into this world as well, and he was helping her with the destruction of the city that they were terrorizing. So, she's trying to build a weapon to eliminate mankind, because way back when she roamed the earth, the man and the woman bowed down to them. They were gods to them. Now they're not. They worship machines. So she's going to build a machine to completely obliterate life and rule the world. So that's your spoiler. There's your villain for Suicide Squad, and that's what they had to take down. So if you really want my opinion about the whole movie, I'm going to give it, new rating system here. Going to try this out. Going back to school, people. It's a B plus for me, a solid B plus for action, for soundtrack. The soundtrack was amazing. If you haven't listened to 21 Pilots Heathens, I will put a link in the description section down below so that you guys can check that out. It is an amazing music video. I'm obsessed with it. My crew's obsessed with it. My friends are obsessed with it. They listen to it all the time. I listen to it coming over here to do this video. That's how awesome that song is. It fits the movie perfectly. And like I said, the effects, the character development, the character makeup for Killer Croc was spectacular. The first time we saw Killer Croc on the screen, that was amazing. I hope we see him in the standalone Batman film that's coming that Ben Affleck's going to be directing. I really hope we do. And I really hope we get to see Jared Leto's Joker go against Ben Affleck's Batman. That would be an amazing showdown, in my opinion. So, B+ for your rating. Overall, if you want to go see this in the movie theaters, go see it. If you're a comic book lover, see it. If you're not a comic book lover, go see it anyway. Large format theaters, go. I saw it on AMC Prime twice. It was amazing. So, B+, go see it. It was amazing. And that about wraps it up for this review. If you guys like what you saw, there's a little like button right down below. You click that like button. But if you didn't like what you saw, what you just saw me spout out, with, sitting right here in front of you, click the dislike button and let me know. And have you guys seen Suicide Squad? What did you think about it? Did you read the Suicide Squad comics? What did you think about those, and how did they compare to the movie? Comment below. Let me know what you guys think, all right? My name is Mr. Midnight. This has been Midnight's Premiere. Don't forget to subscribe.